Happy Saturday. It is January 21st. We are officially 4 weeks deep into prep. This was a good week. I felt really good, which was awesome, but I broke through some plateaus I was kind of waiting to do, so that was just kind of that mental barrier next step progress. I talked with one of my teammates this week. Just sometimes we get really worried that we're not progressing fast enough, and I've been doing this long enough where I've been through those times, and I've just felt like I need to be doing more. We need to add more cardio, cut more food, whatever, and I'm forgetting the fact that losing body fat takes time, and the best way to do it and the best way we can ensure we're bringing our physique in that's full and in the healthiest way possible is for changes to be slow. So sometimes things don't move as fast as we want to. We have coaches for a reason. I trust my coach 100%. I know if he felt that we were behind in any aspect of prep, we would turn things up a notch. And we did make some adjustments this week. We did cut food a little bit. No changes to cardio. It's still super manageable. No changes to steps, anything like that. And the food cut really wasn't anything where I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Was I hungry? Absolutely. I'm prep. You're in a deficit. You're going to be hungry. It's just what's going to happen. More importantly, when I took progress pictures this morning, if your coach doesn't have you taking progress pictures, take them for yourself anyway. It's a great mental and visual reminder sometimes when the scale isn't moving that changes can still be happening. So I take measurements every single week. I take progress pictures every week, and I weigh daily. That's just per my coach's recommendation, but also kind of so we can see the average through the week. So you're not just being like, one day, this is my weight. You can kind of see the progress and track everything and see an average. So we weigh daily. But my progress pictures this morning, I was super excited. My shape is coming in really, really nicely. I see the progress from last season. I have a lot more on my glutes, which was obviously my main focus this last season, training them 3 times a week. I train glutes / legs. I have something kind of incorporated almost every day, but sometimes it's more cardiovascular focused, as in like walking lunges. Other times it's stuff like today. So I deadlifts today, hip thrusts, things like that. So more like building kind of focused. So we mixed it up, which is nice. I haven't been bored or anything like that, and I'm still progressing. So obviously that's super key, because this is more about, I don't know, we compete, it's great, but we have a life to live too. And so, after years and years and years later, when I'm done competing, I still want to be strong. I still want to be functional. And I love to lift. That is really, competing or not, you took the stage away tomorrow, I would still be in the gym every day because I absolutely love it. And it's really my why. I want to be strong. I love feeling strong. I love inspiring other people to pick up a weight, even though it might seem scary. It's a really great feeling. And I know when I first started, I did not know what the fuck I was doing. Even though I lifted in high school, I lifted all the time, but you don't really have anyone when you're younger, or a lot of people don't have anybody when they're younger that kind of can tell them what to do. I was a pitcher. I played softball, and my big focus was throwing as hard as I could, and getting my speed up. I had great movement, but I wasn't necessarily the fastest, and so a lot of my lifts in my mind were focused on that. Now that I've been a personal trainer certified since, for about 5 years now, learning more about the body, learning more about, movement patterns. Gosh, I was doing everything wrong. And I really, if I could go back and do one thing, I would tell 14-year-old me, stop doing so much leg press and learn how to squat and deadlift, because, oh girl, power comes from your glutes. Let's do this. Anyway, sidetrack. My suit came this week. You guys, huge shout out to Jesse and Lily at Ravish Sands. Jessie Becker is their owner. She is amazing. I have worn their suits the entire time I've been competing. I will never wear anyone else. I'm saying that right now. They're amazing. They worked with me on this suit. It is beautiful. I cannot wait to show you guys. I might insert a picture or figure out a way to add something to this, or put it on my blog post, because it's absolutely stunning. It fits like a glove, just like my suit did last year. I opened it up and I like got Twitter pated. It's amazing. And I showed it to my husband and he was like, I really like that. And I'm like, I know. I'm so excited. So excited to get on stage, guys. I love everything about stage. So I'm just, obviously you can tell I'm rambling. So I'm feeling amazing. I'm happy. I am just rolling. We're rolling with the plan. If you're at that point in prep where you think that things should be happening faster, look at all your factors: stress, work, relationships, sleep, water, food, everything. Are you logging? Are you tracking 110%? Because you should. Everything. Soda, gum, it should all be tracked. Do it. It makes a difference. You never know where hidden things are. Sodium, sugars, sugar alcohols. Maybe you don't process them well. I don't know. Second, trust the process. Change takes time. Know that your coach has your best interest at heart. They really, really do. That's what they're there for. And talk to them. Communicate. It is a two-way relationship. So your coach can only be as good as the feedback that you provide them. Think about that. Your coach can only be as good as the feedback that you provide them. So if you are constantly telling them that everything's just fine, but it's not, there's a disconnect and they can't do their job to the best of their abilities. So make sure that you're being the client that you would want your coach to be to you. That makes sense, right? Treat others as you want to be treated, that kind of thing. And just trust the process. It takes time. And sometimes you might have to push a little bit harder. Not everyone's prep's going to be the same. Every prep, as you kind of continue your journey as a competitor, is going to be different. 5 years competing, not one of my preps has been the same. Not one. Not even close. Cardio's been different. Food's been different. My mindset's been different. I will tell you my mindset has gotten better the longer that I've competed. But all the other factors that have gone into it have been different. So just know that it's not going to be the same every single time. I think there's this conception that's like, oh, I know my body. Well, that's great. I know my body too, but I also know that my body changes every year. I'm getting older. I have changed the way that I lift. Every off season, my food's gone up. So all those things come into play. Life comes into play. So just know that communication is key when you're in prep with yourself, with your coach. Find some people to confide in when you're having rough days, all that good stuff. And we're going to keep rolling. So we're 14 weeks out from Emerald Cup. I was going to try to get my competitor band, but I got my competitor band. Shout out to Elaine and Brad Craig. They do an amazing job. I love their shows. They're some of my favorite. So I'm really excited to compete that. That's in Seattle, Washington, at the end of April. So that's my first show, and we're really excited. So on to the rest of my weekend. I hope everyone has a great Saturday. And if you're in prep, keep rolling. And yeah, posing soon. Let's do this. Bye.